And this is too funny. This is what Bob does when Bob is hungry. He just sits out here staring at the door. I don't know what he's doing, but every time I open the door, he's just staring up here looking at me. Not meowing, not howling, not being obnoxious like the other cat, just sitting there quietly waiting. So Bob's gonna get some food. Oh, yeah, the other boy. Is it sprinkling? Yeah, the other boy wants some also, but he already got a bowl full this morning, so. But if I don't feed them both, then this one will go try to get the food from Bob, and there might be a standoff, and I just don't know. Alright, better turn this off because it's sprinkling. Good morning from Bobblehead Homestead. I'm Jeff. Today is Friday, February 3rd weekish. And yes, I'm wearing the same clothes that I wore on Wednesday. I didn't wear these yesterday though, because I went into town. I ran out of cat food again. Go figure. And it rained all day. Well, most of the day. Rained all afternoon yesterday. It rained again last night. It stopped raining for a few hours this morning, and now it just started raining again about half an hour ago. And my water levels are still up, but they are nowhere near where they were at the peak when I shot the last video. We're supposed to get more thunderstorms today and tomorrow at least, so that could change. Boy, I've got a lot I want to do today. Kind of hard to film with an umbrella. And the video camera is sitting in my doorway right now, so that's why I'm filming this here again. Let's see. Alright, I'll just do some exploring, probably not many projects today. Okay, let's do a little Friday update. The last time I shot this was, what was that, Wednesday? So 2 days ago. The pond is still there. It went down and now it's back up a little bit, not quite as far as it was the other day. Still got a little creek coming through here. Not as much volume of water than the other day. And it's not just pouring over the road like it was when I was out there dancing. So I'll still keep my eye on it the next couple days so that I know what to do in heavy rains in the future. Yeah, a lot of great comments about that pond. That was dug by my neighbor to be a full-time pond, although it never, that is the lowest point on the property, so that's like the worst place to try to put a pond. And because if you're trying to catch water flow, yeah, anyway, for this location anyway, that's the worst place to put a pond. It'd be, well, I'll talk about that when I get back out there. Okay, we're back out here where that was the very first place I cut down trees with my chainsaw. And again, I've got the best subscribers in the world that leave the best comments. These rock walls are, yeah, I think they absolutely were put there to divert water away from the mobile home. I think that is absolutely what they are there for. And I find it very interesting. So these were, you know, kind of a feeble attempt at swales, but it's a great idea and it's something that, you know, future dream. But yeah, talk about permaculture, and, you know, look at these trees growing right out of the rock embankments. And so I just need to build Oh, I don't know. I need to build like 20 more of those rock embankments to zigzag the water on contour. Maybe put a pond back there where the water is coming from that would fill up, that pond would fill up easier when there were not as much rain as we're having now. And then the runoff, that the lowest point on my property, that's where the runoff goes, so that would be like a temporary pond. But I have no idea about the volume of water and how much I could hold, and you know, you can do the math for that, and I haven't done the math. But yeah, that's what I need to do. Is back there, there's a high point. I've got a hill back there, and it's probably, I want to say, you can see the top of my mobile home, so it's good 20 feet. So that's where it's coming down from, and then going from the, well, basically the middle of the western point, and it goes down from there to the south part here, and it goes to the southern line. My property does not go all the way to that field. That tree with the Y, that's about my property line. So it's, I don't know, 20 feet or so from that field over there. But anyway, so that's the water flow of this. So back there is where the water's coming from. So that's where I need to put some swales. I need to let trees grow, and I can use these rocks for that. So build little rock swales, divert the water, plant trees, they'll grow in the rocks. Although I would like more fruit trees, nut trees, and beneficial trees like that. And then also you can still do the whole tree guild and do, you know, like comfrey and berries and stuff like that along there. It's just the rocks will inhibit what you can do, and you probably won't be able to do as much as if it was just all normal dirt. But anyway, yeah. Okay, stop rambling. Okay, I just found something. Went inside, got my camera. So, the day that I've been waiting for. And it's sprinkling, of course, so I'm holding an umbrella and the tripod. But, so I'm out here looking at the aftermath of the rain, and there's still more rain to come, and it's sprinkling right now. But anyway, that's the area where I was chopping down brush and picking up trash and the last time that I did that. Anyway, so I'm out here messing around, and of course the cats follow me. Bob and Fifi follow me out here, and all of a sudden I hear a hen squawking, and I look over and there's number 3. And so, and I had been out here for a few minutes and didn't even notice she was sitting there. But she started doing the "I just laid an egg" song. So I started looking around to see where she might be, where she was hiding, that I didn't see her. And so now I got to put down the umbrella. And this is a pretty good hide. The first thing I noticed were the feathers sitting there. And then I don't even know if I can get an angle in there. What are those? What are those? Alright, I haven't even touched them yet. Sorry, my hand's shaking. I haven't even touched them yet. So I have no idea how old they are or what. Okay, it's starting to rain again. So this is very good news. If at first you don't succeed, try it sideways. Well, I got half of it started. Those are zippers. Let's see if I can do the other half. That worked like a charm. Now, I just have to stand it up straight and battle that ceiling fan. Well, I guess I can always take the blades off. No biggie. An indoor grow tent. Well, the tent's up, now the lighting and one thing at a time. I do not know what size that is. Probably like 4 foot by 4 foot by, I'm going to say 6.5 feet tall. Well, it's still getting down in the 30s at night here. So with the lights, I can help keep the temperatures up because the light will put out heat. All right. Other things to do. Okay, it is late in the afternoon on Friday. My cool neighbor with the cows just stopped by. I was outside with my umbrella, so he had to make fun of me for being outside with my umbrella. But I do have a video camera in my hand, so can't make fun of me for protecting equipment. Anyway, we got to talking about how I've got a riverfront property with a pond, and well, I was asking him how long, how often does this happen? And he says this is the first time it's gotten this much rain in a short span in 4 years. He said it was 4 years ago was the last time that it got this much rain and that this happened. Both to the lake. The lake is really up also, I guess, and the creeks that run around here are all high, and the Petit Jean River, that's the river that's dammed up. That is also at flood stage, so I feel bad for people getting flooded out, because he says this happens maybe every 4 or 5 years that he's seen, and I guess he's been here about 20 years now. But so yeah, I didn't know. That's why I asked him. I'm like, does this happen 2 or 3 times a year, or how often does this happen? So that's good to know. That it doesn't get this bad, because there's just so much water coming through here. I don't know that I could collect it or work it back into the land. Oh, so more useful information. Hey, photobomb. Okay, I'm just rambling all over the place because the past few days have just been. Oh yeah, I need to go. I've been waiting to pick up the eggs until it stopped raining. So because I need one hand to hold the umbrella, and anyway, let's go get the eggs. Got to use my free egg basket that I found in the middle of the road for the first time I'm getting eggs. Okay, there we go. Those are some yellow looking eggs. I have no idea if they're even fresh, but only one way to find out. The first egg I'm picking up at Bobblehead Homestead, and it looks like almost a peach color. Interesting. Number 2, kind of small. Number 3. I gotta get closer. Oh. Number 4. Five. Yeah, these are small. I've got big hands. 6. And 7. Now I have to float them in water and see if they're any good or not. Can you tell? I don't know if you can tell. They all sank.
That means they're recent. I kind of want to frame them. I don't want to eat them. This is my first bobblehead Homestead eggs. Huh. Can you frame eggs? Nah, I'll probably boil them. Have them for breakfast and on a salad or something. Woohoo!